Welcome back, our dear viewers. I know, I am certain that you are enjoying this conversation so far. We are getting some juicy stories here. If you've ever wanted to know how Bishop, how he lived his life as a young boy, as a young man, this is the place to be. And that is Times and Seasons, a time of healing and transformation. So before we even get back to the story, where will you find us on our socials as you continue to interact with us with the number displayed? Find us on Faith Today TV across all social media platforms, and of course, Bishop Peter Ndungu as well. And the number displayed on your screen, feel free to text, send your comments, send your questions as we continue with this interesting conversation. So if you've just joined us, we are getting to understand the adventurous story of Bishop when he decided he has to go to Nairobi, the city of lights, the city that does not sleep, literally. So that's where we are. So welcome back, Bishop.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Yeah. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
So now you are in Nairobi.
I'm in Nairobi.
You have gone to the city stadium. You have seen the famous soccer players.
Yeah.
Live. Now you have stories to tell,
Nice.
Kina Kadenge.
Wow.
Have stories to share with your fellow boys.
I wish I had a camera.
I know that time I was like, I wish I had a camera to tell, but photographic memory at the time had to work. I know.
Yeah.
Technology was not yet there at the time.
Yeah.
But now you're finding your way to community. You want to go and visit your elder sister. From stories you've had of her telling your parents, telling you guys at home of the directions, you're just following umati wa watu.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Habari mama.
I'm just wondering, at like class 5, you're probably, okay, of course you went to school older, so probably you're thinking 12 years there.
Yeah, 11, 12.
11, 12. And I'm just wondering, in this day and age, an 11, 12-year-old alone in the city.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So take us to it now. Let's go to community.
It's good to dare.
Yeah.
And when you dare, sometimes there's a thin line between daring the right way or in the right direction and sometimes in the negative direction. Because daring, people can go either way.
Yes.
So, and I think as I continue with the story, in our African culture, when I compare it with other, like the Western culture, children are like always don't. We are told a lot, don't. No. I think that's one, even the first word that children will learn.
Yes.
No. So you start even hearing young children, anytime you tell them to do something, they say no.
That's
what
true.
they have heard the parents, say to them. Because in our culture, it's like, don't try, don't touch, don't do, don't go. It's like we are told a lot of don'ts. If you go to the other culture that I've interacted with a little bit, children are left to explore. They're left to try and understand. Get into that space, get here, get there. Of course, you'll make mistakes, burn your fingers and all that. And I think for me, it's good to have that balance, even for people who are raising children. So, of course, we had all those, and I decided I will go to Nairobi, and now the story goes, I am almost now to my sister's office, my sister Sarah, and she just gotten a new job, young girl, excited. Of course, now she can make her, her nails and her hair, and looking nice and smart. Then I go, just somebody shows up at the reception. And because I had asked, I had all the information, this is where she works. Okay, and I went there, because I am short, so I'm kind of raising my head. And they're looking, the girl, their students. Okay, saidia nini, nataka nini? They're thinking maybe it's a shokora or something.
Because you have the same uniform you've worn the whole week.
And very dirty for that matter. So, I said, nimekuja kusalimia Sarah. Sarah Kamau.
Oh my.
Okay. Huyo ni nani? Huyo ni my sister.
They're wondering how.
And I saw her looking at me again. And I can tell in her mind she is thinking, okay, I know Sarah, but who are you? I mean, these are two different worlds.
Yes.
And she said, okay. Are you sure? Sarah and your sister. Okay. Sarah hayuko ako lunch. It was around now almost 2:00. lakini akirudi unaweza mngojea hapo nje, akirudi mtaongea na yeye. So I went outside and waited now for so I have confirmed this is the right
place.
the right
this is where she works.
Around now 2:00, 2:15. And then I saw a tap of water, I think for watering the gardens outside there. And I looked at my feet and I thought,
I need some cleanup here.
I am dirty. I mean, the way you enter into a building and all of a sudden you realize, hey, the way things are here, the people here, I look like I'm coming from Metoka kwa shimo. I'm so dirty. A lot of dust. The hair is dusty. Of course, this is a Friday. We used to take a shower on Saturday. Only. So you can imagine how this boy is looking. Well, I waited outside there. I saw a tap outside there. There's no sink. It's just a tap in the garden.
Just a tap, yes.
And I thought, let me go there, clean my face a little bit, wash my hands and clean my feet. At least when she comes, she'll not find someone who is so dirty and dusty. Okay, and I still remember I had done one leg. And then I heard from back here, don't want to kioraka goko, you know.
And that is Greek to say.
That is to say, Dongo, what are you doing here? I could tell she's kind of shaking and quite shaken, you know, because she didn't even greet me and say, hello, how are you, or anything.
No.
Oh, you're in Nairobi. Oh, no. She was like, you know, in a lot of shock, in a big shock. What are you doing here? And I looked back with a little bit of course I couldn't laugh because she's like shaken and wondering what is happening here. She knew I've never been to Nairobi. And so I just, you know, with a soft voice, I said, nimekuja kukusalimia. You know, I just came to say hello. You know? And she's like, say hello, no, tell me the truth.
Or she thought there was another reason why you went to Nairobi.
I think later on she told me what she thought in her mind was that ukiona wametuma huyu, then everybody else in the village must be dead.
Oh my goodness.
If he's the only one remaining. Because, I mean, how can they send him to come and call me? Because, of course, because we didn't have phones then.
Yes.
So if something happens or somebody dies in the village, you have to look for somebody to send in the city to go and tell the relative or the mother or brother or somebody, your relative is gone, you know, come and all that. So for her mind went all the way and thought, now, if he is the only one who was sent, it means the whole village, the whole family is no more. And she was so scared. And now I came to greet her. The picture, which was the camera then, because now I had cleaned one foot, one leg. The other one is still, of course, no shoes. The other one is still dirty.
Oh my.
And she didn't even go to the office because she had gone to the reception. She was told, oh, there's somebody, your brother.
Waiting for you.
You know, your brother is, you know, waiting for you. She didn't even sit or put anything in her office or show me this is my office. She said, follow me.
Oh.
And we went to just a few meters to the stage. You know, those times we used to have the bus, the Kenya bus, you know, the Kenya bus and all that. You know, that used to have 2 doors. So she's there. She's not even talking to me. And I realize here we are at the stage. What are we doing here? She's not talking to me. She's so shaken. She's waiting for the next bus.
Oh my!
And so we boarded the bus that was going through Machakos. Even in the bus, she's not talking to me or asking me, nani yako nyumbani, mambo yako namna gani, what is happening, you know, is everybody okay and all that. She's just there. But she was so shaken. I mean, she's a young lady and now just gotten a job. Maybe her mind is like, I mean, what a tragedy. I mean, who has died, you know, that they had to send him to come and tell me.
And she's not asking you?
No, she does.
None of this.
Kind of, she's afraid so that I don't break the news.
I get it.
She's thinking I would rather come and get the news myself and learn. So before I knew, now the bus, for me, I'm enjoying the ride because
you've come to Nairobi.
I've heard of these buses, the Kenya bus services, KBS,
yes.
and with the 2 doors.
Yes.
And the conductor with this, the seat thing, the machine. I've heard about it in the stories in the village. And now I can't believe it. I'm in this bus. For me, whatever happens, it's okay. I'm here.
It's an adventure.
I'm enjoying. It's an adventure. I'm in Nairobi, of all places. It's like I'm in London. And then after a few minutes, we are in Machakos. And then she tells me, board the next bus
Home.
and make sure you go home.
Wow.
And I still remember she gave me 50 shillings. For me, it was like 10,000 shillings. And she told me, I'll come. She didn't tell me when. But this was a Friday. The next day. So for me, I boarded the bus. And I left.
You went back home.
She didn't buy me anything to drink or eat.
Oh, my goodness.
I have not had anything. I don't know how food tastes in Nairobi or soda or anything. But for me, I'm so fulfilled. When she gave me 50 shillings, I'm even thinking, I'm so blessed.
This is a lot of money.
And I came here without money. Maybe I came with because I still remember, maybe a bus from my village to Nairobi was like 10 shillings. So when you're given 50 shillings, it's a lot of money. So for me, I'm thinking, I'm doing my maths. I'm saying, okay, no loss. I didn't make any loss. I spent the money on bus fare, but here I have recovered all
your money, all your expenses.
All my expenses. So whether I have lunch or not, I'm okay.
You're good.
I went back and I arrived back home in the evening, maybe around 6 o'clock or after 6. And now anybody I met on the way,
you're telling them?
The 4 kilometers walking home, whether they care to listen or not, they had to hear this story that I'm coming from Nairobi. So I would stop the women, or where women are just greeting habari, umepanda, of course in the village you know everybody. You know the women, you know that family. And so I say, greet them and and everybody would stop like,
what do you mean?
What? Nairobi? Nairobi? And I was so excited. That evening, all the boys gathered. And now I'm telling them the story. And the following day on Saturday, I'm telling them the story, the way I went to Nairobi, and I saw this, the football players. I went to this building, I saw this building, I saw the KICC. Oh my goodness. Everybody was like, hey,
you're the hero.
Nairobi. I'm
the hero of the village.
In the village.
And what about your parents?
Not until we are going there.
Okay.
Not until now, my sister, and of course my mother and my dad, they didn't know I had gone to Nairobi.
Okay.
Of course, I'm telling the stories to everybody, but not to them.
But not at home.
And of course, nobody will call them to confirm because there are no phones. So I'm telling everybody else. For them, they know I went to school.
Yes.
Tukatoka shule, maybe tukaenda kucheza, nikachelewa kidogo. And of course, when I came back, I picked my bag from school because the classes were never locked. So and even if they are locked, the windows were just gaping open. And it's just an opening. There was nothing. So I remember one boy we were in school together. His name was Gecheha, and he was beaten by the teacher. I don't know what, the teacher was so angry. And he beat him with, there was a jawbone, a donkey's a jawbone in the class.
Whoa.
And so he hit him on the head. And this boy, because I'm just trying to say the windows were just open. Just gaps. And so this boy jumped off and he jumped off through the window.
And he was out of there.
And he ran away and he never came back to school. That was the end of his school life.
Oh my.
So when he was asked later, he said, you hit me with a jawbone and I got mad.
Wait.
It's like he felt he's not, so I'm here. I went back to school, collected my books. It's like I'm pretending I'm coming from school. Only that I'm late because we were playing with other boys and all that. But when my sister came home, and then she shared the story with my parents
Yes.
without my knowledge.
Oh,
They could
my.
not believe it. What are you talking about? He came to Nairobi, saw you, how, when?
Yeah.
Yesterday. He was in Nairobi. Oh, I was called in a room. I still remember in a room, a small room somewhere. My mom is there, my dad is there, my sister is there,
Yeah.
and the rest is history.
The rest is truly history.
That was so scary for me
Oh,
because,
my.
the parents, even those days, the beating, the slaps you get, the
Yes.
beating you get, you never forget.
You'll never
So I don't
forget.
want to talk more about that.
We don't even need to get to those details. I'm sure we get the picture.
But for me, the bottom line, I went to Nairobi.
You went to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I
That
think there
is
was
so
something in me,
adventurous.
just yearning to know, to see, and all that. And
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's still there, it's only that it's matured.
And yeah, now it's even to other countries, and
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
the experiences are different.
They're very different.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I understand the curiosity, because when people keep speaking about something and they're glorifying this
Yeah,
place, I'm
yeah,
sure a
yeah,
young mind,
yeah.
you'll be very curious.
And
That's
young boys
very
and girls do a
interesting.
lot of things.
That's
Sometimes parents
true.
don't even get to know or
That's
to learn
true.
to know. Yep. Yeah.
So we just pray that it will be within their safety, that this curiosity.
I think that's the best thing you can do for your children.
Just
Pray for
pray.
them.
That's
Just
true.
pray for them. You may not stop them from some of those adventurous
Yeah.
things they want to try.
Yes.
Just pray, Father, as they try, whatever they would do, just keep them safe. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And now, anyway, now you have moved to Nairobi. Now you have built businesses in Nairobi.
Yeah.
I mean, here we are.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I think even to younger people out there, well, like we keep saying, and we said this even last week, it's good to dream.
Yeah.
Dare to dream. But of course, like you've said, even as you're daring, just be careful.
Be careful,
it's good to be careful.
Anything
in
would
this
have
life.
happened to me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe just as we are heading towards the tail end of our conversation, of course, now we are calling you Bishop today. We are calling you Bishop here and there. But maybe you can just give us a glimpse of your introduction to the church. Like, I'm just curious to know, as you were growing up, would you say you were from a Christian background? Were you going to church as children with your parents?
Thank you. I mean, growing up, my mother was so much into church. She went to the Anglican church. My dad was all over because he was traveling a lot. He was
Yes.
working for Kenya Police. And they were like, every year there is a transfer.
Oh, yeah.
So he's in Meru, he stayed a lot in Northeastern. He was in Garissa some years,
Yeah.
Mandela some years, Wajir some years, he's Sioro, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
So for him, I wasn't sure about his faith and church and all that, but he was everywhere. Of course, when he's home, they would go to church together, take us to church, we were, baptized, confirmed, all those things.
Yes.
And so, but at the age of, I would say, I think 17, 18,
Yeah.
I attended a youth camp in Nyeri,
Yes.
which was organized through the church. And so we were helped to go there as a young people. And so I thought, for me, it's an adventure. I will go and see.
Yeah.
Of course, traveling all the way to Nyeri, forget about the camp. It's something.
It's just something.
And so the preacher, I don't even know who was preaching. I don't remember. But he preached that one evening, and he really, preached about salvation and hell and how your life can be changed. And I thought, well, he's talking about me. And that's the evening I decided, I think I want God to change my life as a young man. And from there, I became very passionate. When I went to high school, I read through the Bible several times, and I was passionate about mission and preaching and all that as a young man.
Yeah.
I think that's how my journey in ministry began as a young person.
Yes.
And I got people, of course, who held my hand to walk with me, because mentorship, discipleship is key for a young believer.
That's true.
And then a few years later, there's a Pentecostal church that began in my village, and I became part of that because I felt like that's where I want to be.
Yes.
It's more exciting, the song, the dancing, the other church was kind of, a little bit different.
Yes.
Always using the hymns. So kind of the songs, we are not very familiar and all that. So even when they tell us to come to church, we would come, much later because we were not conversant with the songs and all that. So, so we joined this church, and so we are all over in the village. When every time we are on holiday from school, from high school, we are in this village, ministering, home church, fellowship, crusade, and all that.
Yeah.
So I think that's how my journey began.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've jumped a few years here. You've skipped a few years here. Because now you're talking of, you decided, or rather through the preaching and the sermon that was preached at this time in this camp, you thought, for sure I want God to change my life.
Yeah.
But now take us back. What is God changing? What life is this that God is changing? What are some of the things that probably you were involved with, maybe friend groups, or we know what young people do. So,
Now, life got more adventurous because, like I said, of course, if I'm in class 5 and I'm daring to go to Nairobi, there are many other things you want to try.
Yes.
And so, and in the village, young people, that's why I'm very passionate about even our village, even today. We have programs and things. The other day we started some computer training, just bringing the young people together.
Yes.
We help them in their sporting activity and all that.
Yes.
Because I know, especially after high school or before, even within high school, after 13, 14, 15, 17, young people are introduced to all kinds of things.
Yes.
So when you are young in the rural areas, sometimes you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But you're introduced into, because, money is not forthcoming.
Yeah.
So the economic activities there are very, very low. Even there's almost nothing. There's no manufacturing, there's no factory, there's no industry, there's no employment. This time we didn't even have electricity, we don't have water, we don't have all these things. So after school, you just go and sit at the shopping area, just talk stories, push the day and go back home.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of areas where you're introduced to. And so what would happen in the village, if it's about alcohol, they have the local brew. They will be brewing, they call it Muratina, Changa, those kind of things. So you find at the tender age, even of 14, 15, 16, a lot of young people are introduced to such. So I had some friends, and I don't know why, for me, I felt more comfortable hanging around or going out with people who are a little bit much older than me. I think I just probably wanted to listen to them and how somehow, some of them were very helpful, and I gathered a lot of wisdom.
Yes.
But some of them, of course, were not. So they introduced me also to some of those, Latina, Changa and all that. You go drink and all that. You're coming home, you're drunk, and your mother is wondering, is this my son?
Yeah.
And you're still in school.
Yeah.
And after you get deeper into those things, then I still remember one of the years I refused to go to school.
Oh, wow.
I decided I think it's easier being out. School is a punishment. It's a punishment.
Yes.
And for a whole year, I didn't go to school.
Wow.
I don't know, that was in class 6 or something like that. And I thought, no, I'm done with the school.
Yeah.
Let me go make some money. And I'm still much older than a class 6 today.
Yes.
So, of course, no ID and all that. And so there was a gentleman in my village who was also working, I think he was a police officer or AP. And he was working all the way in a place called Bungoma in the Western Kenya.
Yes.
So he told me, I can find you a job
Wow.
in Bungoma. What kind of a job? As a waiter in a restaurant, work in a restaurant. Of course, the restaurant, those are small places where you go now, make mandazi, sell tea or make tea and all those, wash. How much am I gonna be paid? He said you can get about 120
Per day?
per month.
Per month?
Yeah.
Wow.
For me, that's a lot of money.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking now, okay, if I'm just going to get 100 and my bills are not much. If I get 120, of course, working in a restaurant, I calculate I'll be eating there.
In the restaurant. Food is catered for.
Food is catered for. Maybe a small room somewhere. And if I want to buy alcohol, if I want to buy cigarette and all that, I can buy using that.
afford it
Because
now.
again, even in the village, the way we would learn how to smoke is not by buying cigarette, because we don't have money. But there's, when the maize, you're almost harvesting. There's, I don't know what you call it, on top of the
maize.
corn.
Yes, I think I know what.
Yeah,
it's
there's
like a
something,
leaf.
yeah, that comes up, and
Yes.
so that's what we'd get. And then we roll that
Yes.
with a newspaper,
Uh-huh.
and then you find yourself smoking
What?
without any money.
I want you to pause right there because I don't know about you, but this is so new to me. I know, guys, this is a very new story, but we will have to put a pause.
Time goes fast.
Yeah, time goes by so fast. We'll have to put a pause on that. But I'd like to leave you guys with a take home here, because I am sure from this conversation, some of the things that we can pick, first of all, is it's okay to dare to dream. It's okay to be adventurous and be curious, but of course within reason. And also just don't put yourself in harm's way. And as we continue with this conversation, you'll also see how important it is as young people to definitely lean on God, and because we cannot do this life without him. So stay tuned. This has been Times and Seasons featuring Bishop Peter Ndungu, a time of healing and transformation. And we will see you guys next week. As usual, reach out to us on our social media platforms, Faith Today TV and Bishop Peter Ndungu. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.
Thank you.